Hello there. Temperatures reached double-digit figures across all four home nations on Saturday, and they'll likely do the same again on Sunday. It's a result of high pressure being situated to the south, and around that the winds are coming up in a clockwise direction, feeding in that milder air from Iberia to other areas of the UK. Underneath that high pressure system though, we do still have a fair amount of cloud. That'll be persistent on Saturday evening and overnight throughout central southern areas of England. A few clearer spells developing elsewhere, particularly for Scotland, and then eventually Wales and southwest England as well. So that could allow some patchy fog to develop, and temperatures here will also drop down a bit more, down into low single figures. But for the vast majority of us, we'll be holding up around 6 to 8 degrees Celsius overnight. So a relatively mild start to Sunday morning. The cloud though particularly persistent again throughout the day across the southeast, so will be fairly grey, and some drizzle is possible here as well. With the breeze picking up further to the west and the north though, that's going to break up the cloud a bit more. So for western England, Wales, Northern Ireland and northern parts of Scotland, we will see some sunnier spells developing here, and should be a relatively fine winter's day if you are heading out and about. Temperatures again reaching those double-digit figures across many areas, above average for the time of year. We'd normally be around 6 degrees across parts of Scotland and 8 to 9 degrees across southern areas of England. As we move into the overnight period, because we've now got an increased number of clear intervals around, it will probably be a slightly cooler night for the vast majority of us. Temperatures now in towns and cities around 2 to 4 degrees Celsius, but where we hold on to those particularly prolonged clear intervals, again across Scotland, parts of northern England and down into Wales, this is where temperatures will drop off a bit more, and patchy frost is certainly possible once again, and some fog patches could develop though. The breeze further to the north not making the fog too widespread of an issue. The cloud that has been persistent across southeastern areas will gradually shift its way off as we move into the new working week. So by the time we get to Monday afternoon, we'll hopefully see some brighter intervals developing here. It's just still a bit of cloud lingering around some coastal areas. But actually, for the vast majority of us, the start of the new week is looking like a fairly fine and bright one, with a good number of sunny intervals throughout the day. Temperatures just slightly down for parts of Northern Ireland, Scotland, now more around 8 or 9 degrees Celsius, but still the chance of reaching those double-digit values across southern areas of Wales and England. As we move into the middle part of the week, that high pressure system is going to shift its way off to the east, and so that's going to allow the frontal systems to start fringing in from the west. So particularly as we move into Wednesday, we could see a bit more rain moving into western locations, but the winds are looking like they'll still be coming up from a southerly direction, so we will still be on the relatively mild side for the time of year. Do keep up to date with the full forecast for the week ahead, and you can do that by following us on all of our social media channels, and we'll see you again here shortly. Bye bye.